Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Moon Mama podcast. This is BRIA Jamie. I'm your host, and I'm sitting in my car right now. I just took a yoga class, and I just had this urge to sit in the car after in this magical parking lot. It really is magical. And record this because I don't know about you guys, but truly this energy of Virgo season is so grounding. This is like the end of summer vibes. Like Virgo season really just signals that. It's like organization, getting into the crevices, what doesn't serve you anymore. We just moved about 3 weeks ago now. We've been settling into our home. We actually moved on the new moon. I had an intention of, okay, we had 4 weeks in total to like be out of our place, right? We gave in our 30-day notice, and then we had 2 weeks to actually, between getting the keys and moving all our stuff out of the other place. And so I strategically picked that it would be the new moon that would be our first night there. So we had one whole week to kind of pack up a lot of stuff and then get our big furniture and our bed to the place. And then that week was like our first week there while we still like moved stuff out of the other place. So we moved on the new moon, and it was the new moon in Leo, which that energy, it's so funny because now I'm 2 months postpartum, almost 9 weeks, which is wild to me that I'm that much postpartum because it flew by because of the move and everything. But once I hit Leo season, which was July, end of July, it was like this fresh energy of like, all right, fiery, like let's get up and let's get moving and let's feel the heat of the summer. Let's get shit done. So we've been doing that. And new moon came, right? We moved in, and honestly that week was really hard. But it was also really, really nice to actually just be in our new place, kind of wrap that up. We did a little goodbye ritual, which I always do when I'm leaving a new space, and then I cleanse and cleanse the space, and then I do a property clearing on the new place. We cleanse that and we move all our things in. So that was really nice to be able to do that. So we stay in the house and we're just enjoying it and packing up the old place. So now here we are, turned in those keys. That was a couple weeks ago. And it's like 3 weeks into living there because I'll know on the new moon, which is coming up next week, actually. And now we're in Virgo season. And guys, Virgo season, this season feels good. It feels grounded. And that's why I wanted to hop on here right now and just talk about this energy that we can really channel and manifest and kind of set our intentions for this next season, this next cycle. So, as you know, the moon has a 28-day cycle, like a woman like us who have wombs, and the sun goes through a season too, and we're in our Virgo season right now. So it's the maiden, and you know, when I get that vibe, I just feel like it's a feminine, earthy, grounded, you know, it's like organizing your home, resetting things, feeling your feminine rituals, and really unraveling old patterns. Lately, I've had a lot of things come up living in this new space. It's way more homey than our last place. It's an apartment complex that feels like a home, like more like a house. Whereas the other place, we were on the second floor. It was a lot of people around. This one is just a little bit more secluded. It's a little bit more in nature. It's got a backyard. It's older. It's an older building, so there's like house spiders. There's all these things that make it feel like a real house. At least like the ones that I grew up in. It's not like a mansion, right? It's not like perfectly, beautifully renovated and clean. No, that's not what we're talking about here. It's like, it could definitely use some work. But like I said in my other podcast, the pros outweighed the negatives. So this house has a lot of cracks to get into. And with this more homey-like feeling, I've been feeling a little bit triggered. I've had some fears come up that I haven't experienced in quite some time. I don't know what it was, but when I lived in New York City and in the apartments, somehow, like, even just living in New York City, I felt safer than I do in California. I don't know what that is. I'm not quite sure what the whole thing is about New York versus California, but I'm exploring this topic and theme right now in my life, which is fear and understanding safety. Because growing up, I used to always be afraid that someone was going to break into the house. Maybe it's because we're on the bottom floor. I'm starting to feel that more, like it's more easily accessible to get in. I don't know what it is. I did a property clearing. I'm navigating this sense of, why am I feeling afraid? Okay, this is something I've felt since I was a little girl. And it's kind of a weird feeling because I know it's also not real. It's something I'm exploring. So what I've been doing to shift this, also because it's been coming up with my toddler who is doing things, getting into things that could end up being dangerous, right? Like, he's standing on a chair and he's not paying attention to, like, what if that chair falls over? Okay? Right? Like, typical for me to want to be afraid. And this is an energy, it's a vibration, it's a frequency to feel and to experience. And the way I think that I'm not manifesting a horrible outcome is because in these moments of fear, I go into the thought and I say, okay, this is a thought. Doesn't have to happen, right? It doesn't have to happen. I don't need anybody to break into my house and hurt us. There's no need or for my son to fall and hurt himself. So it comes back to affirmations, to being in the present moment, in the now, and trusting that your angels and guides and God is all around you, supporting you and loving you, and bringing it back to, I am safe. So that's been a song that we've been singing lately. I just was like, you know what? I'm going to bring safety and love into this home because that is all we are in this moment. We are safe. We are loved. And I've been saying that a lot to Luna, to Soul. You are safe. You are safe. I am safe. I am loved. I'm safe. And it's so interesting how so many of us can feel unsafe in so many experiences and so many things that happen in day-to-day life. It comes down to not feeling safe. It comes down to feeling afraid, feeling like something's going to harm you. And you know what? This has happened to us. It's happened to us in other lives. Our soul energy remembers not being safe, things happening, and death, ultimately. Right? We've died before. Whether or not you believe in past lives and all that. If it were to be true, this is what I offer. If it were to be true, what would it feel like? Does it make sense? Okay? Because if you haven't been through a scary experience, a really traumatic, scary experience, why would you feel unsafe? Right? So those are things to ask yourself. And this practice I want to offer you is saying, I am safe throughout your day, taking a few deep breaths and just really grounding into your safety and security and trusting that God is there for you and all around you. The angels and guides in the other realm, they're holding you and supported. You are always supported by Mother Earth. You are held. We are safe. So if you didn't grow up hearing that all the time, I did not grow up hearing that I am safe. Like, I didn't hear those specific words. I heard a lot of other things that were really wonderful. Lots of just pray to Jesus, pray to God. God will protect you. God will save you. Jesus will save you. Jesus is here with you, right? But it didn't make sense because I didn't see the person and didn't know what I was really feeling. But then you realize it's just an energy. It's an energy. It's an embodied feeling. It's a frequency. It's a vibration to uphold through your word, through your intention, through your environment and your surroundings. So this Virgo season now, I'm talking about like grounding and feeling more grounded and organizing. I'm getting my home in order and just kind of relaxing and settling in. It's like really treating what's been hurt. Bringing more safety and in your body, in your life. This is root chakra work. I'm getting a lot of root chakra vibes. So it's like getting into your body, really feeling movement, feeling supported, having and making sure that you get the support that you need if you feel like you're struggling and need support. I recently realized I need a therapist. I need to find someone to talk to regularly about all my issues and things that I'm going through and the challenges I'm facing. Because I know that when I talk or have a safe space to let out my feelings, I feel heard, I feel seen, I feel supported. I feel like I can actually handle day-to-day life. Whereas without that, I can feel a little bit lost and a little bit confused and unclear. So this season, it's really all about like finding what you need, making sure that you feel supported and safe, because you are safe. If no one's told you today or lately, I don't know who this is for, who's going to hear it. This is for you. Let me know how this sits for you. But you are safe. You are always safe. Just let that sink in. You are safe. And repeat, I am safe. And in Sanskrit, it's Ad Gure Name. And we've been doing some chanting at home. I'm about to start Raise Your Voice classes again. I was teaching our vocal activation classes, throat chakra. And these are some chants and stuff that we sing and work on in the class. So stay tuned because I'll be posting about more info about that soon. But just settle into that today. Just get into your body. Take some breaths tonight before you go to sleep. And let yourself know I am safe. Thank you guys for listening. If you liked this show, please leave a good review. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode. Talk to you soon. Bye.